Maxine Waters. Whatever Maxine says, I agree with.
You see this turnout here? You ain't seen nothing yet. Women are going to control their bodies no matter how they try and stop us. The hell with the Supreme Court. We will defy them. What we witness takes us back hundreds of years. What we witnessed was worse than what we witnessed in slavery. Cowboys with their reins again, whipping black people, Haitians. Yes, I would like to see the bill in Congress pass on police reform, but I know that the right wing, the racists, are opposed to it, and I don't know what's going to happen to it, but I know this: we've got to stay in the street, and we've got to demand justice. We've got to not only stay in the street, but we've got to fight for justice. Hear you.
What happens?
What should protesters do?
Well, we got to stay on the street, and we've got to get more active. We've got to get more confrontational. We've got to make sure that they know that we mean business.
And so, let's stay the course. Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
Whatever Maxine says, I agree with. Whatever Maxine says, I agree with.
There's really not much that I can add to that. Those are very terrifying words uttered by the President of the United States. Whatever Maxine says, I agree with. 6 words. In other words, he agrees with the fact that she calls for, well, inciting riots. She called for her followers to confront people in the streets, to get out into the streets. She even said that they needed to go as far that if they own businesses and restaurants, that they need to kick Trump and his cabinet members out of their restaurants. That's a little violent, is it not? Not to mention that she spews lies that have been proven false about our border patrol with whips. And by the way, Joe Biden spewed the exact same lies. No wonder he agrees with her, right? And on top of it all, she even called to defy the Supreme Court of the United States. We all know Joe Biden is as corrupt as they come. But I think his age is starting to show when he becomes more and more vile with his rhetoric. He already called all Trump supporters, anybody who believes in making America great again, as the biggest threat to democracy. And now we have FBI whistleblowers coming out leaking information about the FBI, how they are given pats on the back and promotions and kind of like a wink and a nod to go after pro-lifers and MAGA supporters. All directed, of course, by those that the Biden administration put in charge. We're not living in a regular free country anymore. We are having third world style tactics implemented by those at the very top. We even have a president of the United States boasting about one of the most radical leftists in the Democratic Party to date, Maxine Waters. Can you imagine Thankfully, I have been exposing a lot of this for quite some time on restrictedrepublic.com. By the way, if you're not on there, please check it out. I've got so much information on there that you're absolutely going to want to see. We talk about everything from J6 to COVID to pandemics to prophecy, all kinds of stuff. We're really limited to how much time we have here on YouTube. And this is an exclusive platform. You get myself, you get Justice Knight, and you also get Laura Thompson. She's new. She's exclusive right now to Restricted Republic, and she's putting out reports on there. So get there today and get involved in some of our live stream events that we're having on there. It's a live Q&A session. We do a couple of them every single month, but check us out at restrictedrepublic.com if you want more information on what's truly going on. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven signing out.